We've been doing this event probably since Zach was about in first grade, and he's now a ninth grader at Stapley Junior High. So this is something that he really looks forward to every year. We absolutely love Arizona Game and Fish. They put on a great event for these kids.
The event Cindy's talking about is the annual Challenged Kids Fishing Clinic. This extremely popular event is hosted by the Arizona Game Rangers Association and personnel from the Mesa Regional Office.
We just can't help but be out here to help these wonderful kids learn how to fish, because their energy is boundless and is completely 100% contagious. The Game and Fish officers are here. They want to help. This is one of the funnest things that they get to do all year long. When the call comes out to help with the annual Challenge Kids Fishing Clinic, you have to beat guys off with a stick. We have too much help. So they really enjoy coming out here. The smiles that are generated, the lifetimes of memories that are created are something that we all enjoy. And teaching the kid to fish and then sharing the outdoor experiences is what the Arizona Game Ranger FOP Lodge and the Game and Fish Department is all about. And we're 100% behind that, and it's one of the funnest things we do all year.
It has been said that you can't hit a home run unless you step up to the plate. You can't catch a fish unless you put your line in the water. And you can't reach your goals if you don't try. Those life lessons are the key benefits that today's anglers experience.
What I see the benefit to the Challenge Kids community and the Mesa High School programs is having the students realize that there's nothing that they can't do. There is no limits to them. They put their mind to a task, and the only limitations that they have in their life is those that they impose on themselves. And we're here to show them that indeed they can do anything they want. You know, and working with the Game Rangers to teach them how to fish is a wonderful way to expose them to the outdoors and to show them that there's even outdoors activities are not outside the realm of possibility for these guys. The outdoor experience is something for everybody in Arizona. At the Challenge community, we want to welcome them with open arms and show them that there is an opportunity and a place for them in the outdoors.
Fishing provides a connection with the entire living world. It gives the angler the opportunity to be totally immersed in the now, while reflecting about the then and anticipating the next. While fishing may be a form of meditation, there is nothing like the rush one gets from that tug on the line.
Ben gets so excited when he feels the tug on the line. His eyes light up, and you can see the joy in his heart and in his face, and to see it get closer and closer. And he loves to be the first one to catch the most. He just really enjoys the thrill of feeling the tug on the line. Give it a kiss. There you go. All right. Toss it in the lake. Woo! There he goes.
Ben's not the only avid angler in this group.
Yep, he likes to get here bright and early, and he did catch the first fish. That's something he really enjoys. He's got a few trophies at home from past years.
While the event is about fishing and these special anglers, one can't help but notice the thrill in the eyes of the aides and the instructors alike.
Well, the biggest thrill is to see one of these kids catch a fish and their reaction. Some of them will stay here all day and try to catch a fish. You talk about patience and persistence, and we try to recognize that. We give out some little prizes to folks for that. We've had some of these kids sit out in the rain and the cold all day long until they've caught a fish, and when they catch it, it's just amazing how thrilled they are. It's kind of like when you caught your first fish. So actually, yes, it's more enjoyable, it's more thrilling to see one of them catch a fish than it is for, at least for me, to catch one. Or it's just like, you know, giving is more joyful than receiving. So when you see these kids receiving, it's a real joy.
Good job. All right, now let's hold it right there. Hold on tight. Hold on tight. Keep it in your lap. Keep it in your lap right there.
While turning the crank might be problematic, and even the simple task of holding the rod may seem daunting, every kid deserves the chance to go fishing.
I've been working at Hermosa Vista 6 years. This is my 6th year. I love it. We work with the same group of kids from kindergarten through 6th grade. And we have an awesome time together. They're great. They're great.
How you going, Mara?
They're just, I don't know, they're just so sweet and innocent. Not that all kids aren't sweet and innocent, but they just have some really great personalities. They're fun to work with. I love working with this group.
There is nothing more wholesome than a family enjoying a fishing outing together. The kids will remember it forever, but so will the parents. When they become bonded to the outdoors, they become stewards of the outdoors. When we all become stewards of the outdoors, that's when we know our wildlife future is assured. That's a critical part of our agency's mission, is connecting people with their outdoor heritage.
Henry David Thoreau once said that many men go fishing all of their lives without knowing that it's not the fish they're after. It might simply be enjoying the peace and serenity of a calm lake or gently flowing stream, or in sharing the water with a friend. In Zach's case, it's a chance to renew friendships with his favorite game rangers.
Yeah, he loves to fish, and really he loves meeting and connecting with the Arizona Game and Fish Rangers. He's had one that we've connected with for many years, Stu. He just loves Stu, and he gets to come out here and talk to him and compare stories and chit-chat. They have a really good time. They have great mentors. These guys go out of their way to be extra patient and work with these kids. We really appreciate it.
This is a real special day for our employees too. This is a way that they can give back to the community by being a part of taking care of our community of people with special needs. We're also a part of our community at large.
Good job.
I think it helps me, and it probably helps other people as well, to remember that what we see on the outside is not who or what we really are. It's what's on the inside that is the measure of each person. And we get bound up by what we look at and kind of identify people with what we see. And it helps us to remember we have to look inside to see what a person really is. And each year reminded how beautiful and how strong and how wonderful these folks are that come out here to participate in it. Not only the children that have some sort of disability or challenge or whatever, but the people that work with them, their teachers, their parents, and then also the folks that come out just to help. It really, I know the kids enjoy it, they love it every year. They can't wait to do it every year, but I'll tell you that the folks that help them, it's the same for them. I think our hearts are strengthened and encouraged even more than the kids are through this event. So it's just it's a wonderful experience.
Well, this is something that's very near and dear to my heart. When Tim called me and said, can we put this together, I kind of took it on as my own little mission. And it's not just my clinic, obviously, but it's a partnership, and gathering up all the interested folks in the Game Rangers Lodge who had a passion for doing this was the strength of this particular clinic. And every one of them who comes out here takes away a little piece of these kids with them in their heart when they go home. And it's just one of the most rewarding, empowering, and personally important things that we get to do, and something I'm very proud of, and something I wouldn't miss.
I want to give a shout out to Arizona Game and Fish, not just for today, but for stocking the urban lakes and for what they do up on the rim, because we fished all around, and without their programs we wouldn't have this father-son time and enjoy the tug on the pole. So we really appreciate Arizona Game and Fish for putting this on for us.
Shout out right back at you, Dan. Connecting people with their outdoor heritage is the very core of the Arizona Game and Fish Department. It's what we do, it's who we are, and always will be. Take a kid fishing. It's an experience you'll both remember forever.
Pretty cool, Ben.
I want to toss it back.
You want to toss it back?
What do you think? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah?